Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm doing the 20 question tag. I got tagged by Melissa's World. So if you want to get to know me a little bit more and see what my answers are, stick around and watch this video. So I'm super excited about this one. I really enjoyed the fall one. I think I actually want to come up with a few. I think I want to come up with one for Halloween and one for Christmas. I know there's going to be a ton out there, which is fine. I'll still participate in other ones as well, but I really like these. So, question number 1, what does your name mean? I actually know this because when I was pregnant with my son, before we found out he was a boy, we already had his name picked out for a boy. We just didn't have a middle name. And then I was like, well, we have to have a girl name, and we have nothing. Like, there's no girl names that we've wanted or we've talked about. We had a middle name for a girl, but we didn't have a first name. So I was looking through the book of names and everything, and I came across my name, and it's actually, the origin of my name is Scottish, and it means beautiful and cheerful. I guess that's me. I don't know. Anyways, that's what it means. Question 2, where are you from? I am from a really small town in California, in the middle of nowhere. A lot of people don't know where it is. It's called Bishop, and it's actually the jackass capital of the world. I'm not making that up. We celebrate mules. There's a whole week in May where we do parades, rodeos. It's really boring. Sorry about that. So question 3, where were you born? I was born in that same town, Bishop. Question 4, what would have your parents named you if you were another gender? Okay, this is going to be a little story here. The whole time my mom was pregnant with me, the doctors told her that I was a boy. So my dad was super excited. He was going to finally have his boy. They only had a girl, so he was like all excited and pumped. I think my name was actually going to be Bobby, but I'm not sure, because when I had asked my dad when he was alive, he said he wanted to name me after him, which is Shannon. And my mom and grandma say that I was going to be named Bobby. So I have no idea between those two, but those were the names that they've told me. So they actually did have a boy name picked out for me. I was technically supposed to be a boy, and it's really funny because my husband was supposed to be a girl. My mother-in-law was told her whole pregnancy with my husband that she was having a girl. They threw her a baby shower. They bought her all girl stuff, and her water broke on her baby shower day. My husband was born, and it was a boy, so everybody had to go and return everything that they got her. It was pretty funny. Back then they didn't have all the technology and 3D stuff that they have now. So, but yeah. So it was supposed to be Shannon or Bobby, but my sister actually called me Bobby when she was little. She couldn't say Bonnie. She would say Bobby. So I have no idea. I think it was going to be Shannon. Number 5, what is your biggest accomplishment? It would have to be being a mother, because I was told when I was 18 or 19 that I would never have kids. And I have 2. So my kids are my biggest accomplishments. Number 6, what is your eye color? Brown. Hate it. 7, what is your favorite candle scent? Now that one's a tie. I love vanilla candles. Like, that's just my go-to candle. I love it. I know a lot of people don't like vanilla, but I do. My second is watermelon. I love the smell of watermelon. It's my other favorite. Number 8, can you cook? Yes, I can. I'm not the best cook. I've been cooking a lot more since being married and having kids and being a stay-at-home mom. I try different recipes when I can. I love to try new ones. I mean, I found a really awesome recipe on Pinterest the other day for chicken, and now I have to like make it once a week because my husband absolutely loves the recipe. So yes, I can cook. I'm a better baker than I can cook though. Number 9, what is good about your life right now? Everything. I love that I have a job right now and that I'm getting out of the house and that that's giving more alone time for my husband with the kids. I love how he and I are getting along so well. We're not stressed out as much anymore. More money coming in. So that's what I really love, is how well everything is going with me having a job, because I was really nervous. I thought it was going to be bad. I thought the kids were going to be really, bad for him. They weren't going to want him. They were going to just want me. They do great with him. He took them grocery shopping. They behaved the whole time. I don't know. So I guess I would have to say I love everything about my life right now. I love that I'm working. I love that my husband's working. We're doing great. Our kids, everything. Number 10, what's your sign? I'm a Gemini. It was really bad when I was younger. Like, you could totally tell that I was a Gemini and that I had a twin. It's not so bad now. There are times where, my husband can really tell I'm a Gemini. Number 11, what scares you the most about aging? Losing my memory, I think, would have to be it. I'm not really concerned about the gray hair and the wrinkles, and the other one would be my tattoos. That you won't be able to read this, that it'll just all get close together, and I knew that before I got tattoos, so it was my choice. But I would have to say losing my memory and like forgetting things. I've seen it. I have some family members. My mom's going through it. My grandma. My husband's grandma has it really, really bad. Bless her heart. She's a wonderful woman. She still asks when we're getting married. Sometimes she forgets I'm even there. And sometimes she forgets about Shannon. And she says, when is the baby coming? Like, it's really sad, and I'm not looking forward to that. That's what scares me. And, like, forgetting your family, like, that's the one thing that I'm afraid of, because I never want to forget my family. Number 12, what's your favorite holiday? Everybody already knows. It's Halloween. My second is Christmas. Not because of presents, but I just love Christmas trees and the cold weather. I don't like snow, but I like sweater weather, basically. But it'd have to be Halloween is my favorite. Number 14, what's the current show you binge watch? Right now, my husband and I are binge watching NCIS, and it's been taking a really long time because there's like 15, 16 seasons. I think they're doing season 18 right now. But I can't watch that without him. So usually I have on Friends or that 70s show in the background, just for background noise when I'm doing stuff. I watch a lot of shows. I watch Masked Singer 2, Melissa. We love that show. That's pretty much what I always have on the TV is, Friends or that 70s show, if it's not on for my kids. Number 15, what item can you not leave the house without? That would have to be my cell phone. I've done it a few times, and something's happened where I needed to call my husband, and I wasn't able to. So I will not leave the house without my phone anymore. You just never know what could happen, and now that I have kids, like, you just don't know. Number 16, are you a morning person or a night owl? That's a hard one. I used to be a night owl because I worked graveyard shift in a hotel. So I had to be up at night and I had to sleep during the day. I guess I'm kind of both. Like, I'm not a morning person until I have my coffee. Then I'm a morning person. Same thing. I don't really know. I think I'm both. I'm not sure. What is your favorite genre of movie? That is so hard because I love movies. If I would have to pick, it's a tie between two, and it's animated, like Disney, Pixar kind of movies. I'm a kid at heart. I love them. And my other one would have to be like horror, scary movies. That's my second one. I'll pretty much watch anything scary, even though I'm terrified of clowns. I can't wait to see It number 2, even though I was like this in the commercial, like waiting for, I'm terrified of clowns. Half the time I think scary movies are stupid or funny, and I laugh, and I'm just like, this is so dumb, like this isn't even scary. I don't really get scared, scary movies. I might jump, but that's different. 18. What's the last thing you bought? The last thing I bought was my Walmart haul that I just posted yesterday. It was the kisses, the little blind bag ball for my daughter, some food for my son, one of the tablecloths for his birthday party. It was in my Walmart haul. So that was the last thing I purchased. And if I wouldn't have gone to Walmart, it would have been, I bought tags for my husband's Baja Bug at AAA. That was the other thing I bought. So those are the last things. Are you an introvert or extrovert? That's kind of hard because I'm a little bit of an introvert, but mostly an extrovert. So I'm kind of shy at first. And then, well, no, I don't think I'm shy. I'm a very outgoing person, and I do talk a lot. So, probably an extrovert. I talk a lot at work, too. I try to, I don't like going into stores when people are just like, hi, you want a bag? Okay, your total is this. It's like so robotic and like so monotone. I'm not saying you have to be overly excited, like, hi. No, like, I'm just like, hi, how are you? Find everything okay? Like, I just try to keep the conversation going, and sometimes I know people that come in, so I'm always like, oh, coming in again for this, and like giving them a little, hard time and stuff. But I think I'm an extrovert. I used to be an introvert at first until you get to know me, but not anymore. Number 20, last question. What is your favorite book and why? That's really hard because I love books. I'm actually in the middle of one right now, and I still haven't finished it. I need to. But my favorite book is probably The Child Called It. Now, that book is very, very hard to read. I read it in high school. My grandma had it at her house one day. I was just looking at her books. I read the back cover. It sounded interesting, so I read it. And then I read it again and did a report in high school, my senior year, for English class. And the whole classroom was dead quiet, and a lot of the girls were crying. It's based on a true story. It happened to the guy. Basically, it's about his life growing up with 2 or 3 other brothers, and he wasn't the youngest. He was like the second to youngest child, and the mother just treated him like garbage. Wouldn't feed him, wouldn't bathe him. He had to sleep in the basement on the cold floor. He'd get in trouble for stealing food out of the garbage. He had to clean the whole house. The mother just treated him like garbage, and he never, ever found out why. There is a series, I believe, because I read all of them. The second one is when he's like a teenager and he runs away. And then the third one is about his adult life. And then the very last one it's called Help Yourself. And basically, he just says that he wishes he would have gotten help sooner. And even though he was afraid because he was afraid of his mom, that's why he didn't get help. It's a really, really hard book to read, but it's really, really good. If it's going to be too hard for you, I don't think I could read it now, having kids. So if you have kids, it's going to be really hard for you, even if you don't have kids. But I think it'll be even harder if you do, because I could never imagine doing any of that stuff to my kids. I would never do that. Ever, ever, ever. So, he gets beaten with a dog leash. She closes all the vents and windows in the bathroom and pours bleach and some other stuff, and he has to breathe in all those fumes. It's a really intense book, you guys. And I said, again, it's called The Child Called It. It's by Dave Pelzer. I recommend it if you're looking for a really good book, but if you don't think you'd be able to get to it, I would say not to, because it's in detail, and there's even worse things that she's done to him that I haven't even said. So if that's already bothering you, the little things that I said, it's worse. So that's my favorite book. It helped me a lot, I think, in ways. So it's a really good book. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed getting to know me a little bit better. Anytime any of you guys do a tag, go ahead and, tag me in it. I'll do it. I'll participate. It's not a problem. I love doing these. Melissa, I really enjoyed yours. It was awesome, girl. I'm gonna tag, let's see, I'm gonna tag Shopping with Sue. Hey girl, love ya. I hope you're doing better. I know it's hard, but you're gonna get through this, girl. We're here for you. Love you. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, and anybody else that wants to do it that I haven't tagged, I know a lot of people have been doing these, so that's why I'm not really tagging anyone, because I don't want to tag someone that's already done it. So if you're watching this and you want to do it, go ahead, and just like Melissa, you can say that I tagged you. That's totally fine, or you can say her. Doesn't bother me at all. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.